Turning now to an NBC4 exclusive after the Boyle Heights warehouse fire. Tonight we are hearing from mayoral candidate Nithya Raman.
Yeah, the current city councilwoman is raising new questions about the city's response to that disaster. NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us in studio with the story new tonight at 6. Conan.
That's right. Keep in mind that anything that takes place between now and the election will have an impact on whether Karen Bass gets a second term as mayor of Los Angeles. The mayor's office says the mayor has acted responsibly and aggressively when it came to what happened in Boyle Heights. But her challenger is saying it's an example of the fact that she believes changes need to be made.
The sky is clear, but the stench of rotting meat remains, along with the political fallout from last month's massive cold storage warehouse fire in Boyle Heights.
It smells like we're in a garbage can. That's what it smells like. And this is every day, every hour for residents here in this neighborhood, and it is unbearable.
LA City Council member and candidate for mayor Nithya Raman outside Jim's Burgers near the burned out warehouse. Raman claims she's had multiple meetings with residents who've complained not just of the stench, but of an infestation of rats, flies, and health issues.
And what I've learned is that they did not get honest information about the risks that they faced from this fire. The mayor repeatedly told people that the air was safe, that people who were healthy didn't need a mask, no mandatory evacuation was ordered. And when I talked to residents, what they told me is that every single one of them faced health impacts. Everything from scratchy throat and watery eyes to hospital visits and doctor's visits for respiratory illness. Every single person experienced that in this neighborhood.
The mayor's office has strongly defended the response, offering vouchers for temporary housing to over 1,100 high-impact residents, deploying mobile health screening clinics, distributing air purifiers, masks, and offering financial help to area businesses. But adding to the criticism is a report in the news website LA Material that a crisis manager for the warehouse owner, Lineage Logistics, had access to the mayor's private internal discussions, along with media inquiries, the result of Yosef Rob's prior work as an unpaid consultant to the mayor.
Boyle Heights residents deserve answers about whether Lineage influenced the advice that was given out to residents and influenced the actions of the city.
Raman believes what happened here is emblematic of a larger management issue at City Hall.
The response to this fire and this emergency, after seeing what happened in the Palisades, it feels like the mayor's office is not prepared for emergencies, is not prepared to move fast enough during a crisis.
The mayor's office, of course, will dispute that. She believes that they did move rapidly when it came to Boyle Heights. There are always issues relating to the response. But once again, this is going to be part of the campaign.
It is. The election just around the corner. Homelessness is going to be a big issue. The count's out tomorrow. How does that affect the candidates?
Well, the count's out. We have a preliminary look at it, and it looks like the homeless count is up. It's not up a significant margin, but remember, the mayor has said this is the priority issue. She says she's had a couple of years of positive numbers. They have been called into question. We understand it's upwards of like 4%. Now, the mayor gave us this statement, quote, for 2 years straight, we drove down homelessness by historic margins. But as expected, last year, our efforts ultimately couldn't keep up with policies and funding cuts at federal and state levels. I can guarantee you, though, that Nithya Raman, that pushed more people onto the streets, continuing with the statement. Despite these headwinds, we have reduced homelessness in Los Angeles by 11% since 2023, placing tens of thousands of Angelenos in interim housing. Now, I should point out, as I was about to, Nithya Raman's going to have to say something about that. We understand she's going to claim that her district, the numbers are down, and that, again, this is going to be an example of a need of change at City Hall. Not good news for the mayor, but she claims, as we just saw, that that's going to happen when the budgets are cut.
Yeah. Thanks, Conan.
Sure.
Certainly more to come, of course, tomorrow.
Always more to come.
Always more.